Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Ring Lamb, and today I have a book review on Never Have I Ever by Sara Shepard, and this is the second book in the Lion Game series, and this is going to be a book review / discussion. The discussion will contain spoilers and the review will not, so I will give you forewarning if you have not read this book when the spoilers are coming, so you will not get spoiled. If you haven't read the Lion Game, there's obviously going to be spoilers, so I just avoid this video and go back to the Lion Game review if you haven't read that book. And that'll be posted right before this video because I'm filming them on the same day because I finished Never Have I Ever last night and I've moved on to the third book in the series. So anyway, if you're new to my book reviews or just need a refresher, I review books in 5 different categories: plot, character, cover, suspense, and overall in terms of reading them very soon, 5 out of 5, not so soon, 1 out of 5. And basically what's going to happen is this will be the non-spoiler part, and obviously like I said before, I'll tell you when the spoilers are coming. The synopsis I'm going to give you basically is this book happens like right after the Lion Games events, and like they're just continuing on their life. Emma's still trying to find out who killed her sister and stuff like that. So basically plot, I give a 5 out of 5. I absolutely love the plot. It was a seamless transition from the first to the second novel. The plot moved at a really good pace. It was very intriguing, got more interesting this one because the first one they're trying to set up character arcs, scenes, we're trying to figure out stuff, but now we're kind of getting into the world and we're trying to delve in and figure out the characters. I give a 5 out of 5. These characters are very, very interesting, a little scary, but very interesting nonetheless, and I really like them in this novel too. Cover, 5 out of 5. I explained this in my other book review. The reason I love these covers so much is I really like the colors, and also I really like how when you fold them all out together, they make a picture. If you type in Google something like The Lion Game by Sara Shepard, dust jackets lined up or something like that, you can, I'm not sure if this will find you it, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it. I've seen them on Tumblr and stuff like that. People line up the books and it makes a really cool image. Suspense, I give a 5 out of 5. I absolutely love the suspense. It was really good in this novel. I really want to know. There's a lot of suspenseful parts. And there was a lot of mystery and intrigue because Emma had a lot of suspects this novel. Quite a few. And she was pursuing some of them. And it was very suspenseful in that. And you just didn't know what was going to happen. And overall, I give the book a 5 out of 5. I definitely read this again very soon. This was a reread for me. I read it a few years ago, and I really liked it the second time around, I think, more. I didn't appreciate the series as much because Pretty Little Liars was still kicking it, but I really appreciate it now, and I really enjoyed the book. So that has been my spoiler-free part. The spoilers are happening right now, so if you haven't read the book, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye! And for all you guys that have read the book, here is a spoiler section. So if you watched the first review on this, not this book in particular, but The Lion Game, you will know that I did not write down any points about what I was going to talk about. I'm going to be doing that for the third book, but I wrote down some points. I have some quotes I like, and we're just going to get into it. So, number 1 of the spoilers. I still think Ethan's the killer. Now, I explained my little theory in the last book, which I'm not going to, my last book review, which I'm not going to get the, bring up again. But basically the thing I found very suspicious, the light, okay? It's a school day. Or at least I thought it was a school day. Or you'd think people would be in classes, but Ethan, as soon as the light hits, he's almost at the nurse's office waiting for her. Now, and he's always very yes, Emma, doesn't pull any holes in her story, lets her think what she wants. He rarely fights back. I'd be questioning stuff along my friend. I wouldn't say I don't believe my friend, but I'd be questioning and questioning and questioning and trying to meld out the answers, but he's very agreeing. He's like, yes, they did. Yes, yeah, they did. I'm like, you do not know that. And you're saying yes, yes, yes. That makes you kind of seem kind of suspicious because you're not well, what would be their motive? We know their motive, but is that really a big enough motive to kill somebody and then threaten somebody to kill them? I just don't know. I might be a fool of thinking Ethan's the killer, and people that have read the series are probably laughing at me. I've not finished the last 4 books, so do not spoil it for me. But, you know, we'll see. There's a lot of stuff about Thayer. I'm really interested to know what happened to him and that ending when he came in. I'm really interested to see the third book where his character goes, because his character's mysterious. There's so many things circling around him. You think he's nice, he's mysterious, he had troubled past. There's so many things swirling around. It's really hard to make up a clear impression of him from what we know. And now I have 2 quotes that I really liked. One's on page 114, so if you have the book, I guess you can go over there. So the first quote is actually from Hamlet, and it's Emma sees it in a Hamlet, copy of Hamlet, and that's by William Shakespeare, obviously. And it says, "One may smile and be a villain." And I found this very relevant because I know some people in my life that were really mean to me, but they smile and smile to others, and the others think I'm crazy for thinking that, but, you know, like, it's just, like, that quote's so relevant to my life. It's like, it's like at every movie, like, the villain's always the one smiling, and always is like, yeah, I love everybody, like, usually, or they're like, you wouldn't think that person was a villain. I don't know. I just really like that quote, because, you know, I had a situation with somebody lately, and I'm like, I'm telling you, that is not the case. Like, I'm not, like, that person is kind of deceiving you, and that other person didn't believe me, and I was like, but I'm just trying to tell you the truth. I'm not trying to have any intent. It's just, I wanted to say the truth. And that quote just brought it back. You guys are probably really confused about what I'm talking about. Don't worry, the conflict is resolved. Just got it resolved yesterday. There's a little bit of a conflict going on, but, you know, the person understood what I was saying and knew there wasn't any malicious intent, so we got it all worked out. Just some unavoidable drama. And the next quote is on page 157, and it's something Ethan actually says. It says, if that's the price I have to pay, then I'd rather be alone. And I say that phrase constantly, so I really liked that. Especially, like, with my age group, and especially being a teenager and peer pressure, I always try to avoid peer pressure because usually it's not pressuring to do something good. And also my age now, I live in Canada, so in my province, the legal drinking age is 19. I turned 19 in July, but I've decided, like, since I was 17, I've decided I'm not going to drink. I didn't drink underage, and I'm not going to drink now, but obviously I could change my mind, and if I do change my mind, I'm legal age and rightfully entitled to do so. But I've lost a few people, I would say, because I choose not to partake in that, and that's pretty sad, but I always say I'd rather be alone and be a loner and be safe than doing something I don't want to do, because I'd rather be my own person and not a meld to somebody else. So I really liked that quote. I like that a book character is finally saying that, and it was really relevant, and I really liked it, and yeah, that just so relevant. So moving on, that ending prank, that was an extreme prank. Like, how do these girls get their schoolwork done? Like, they're saying, oh, we're really good at math and stuff like that. I'm like, when do you find time to build a cave and trap some, like, these pranks, though, like, I really think these girls should get a reality show, like, for pranking, but not, like, deadly pranks, but, like, extreme pranks. They'd be really good. Sorry also the lighting's changing. Seriously, the lighting, it keeps going light and dark and light and dark, so sorry if that's bothering you. Second to last, where's Sutton's car? That was kind of weird that she's taking down, and the Twitter twins are like, where is your car? And then, yeah, I really want to know where her car is. And also, I came up with another theory. Nisha and Ethan are next door neighbors, as you remember. Could they be working together? Ethan wasn't too fond of Sutton. Nisha hates Sutton. Ethan's the mysterious one. Nisha is not the mysterious one. Them working together, and now Nisha can get her way from Garrett because, you know, he wants to make Sutton jealous, and Nisha's the girl, so she can work right in there, while Ethan can occupy Sutton, who's really Emma. And then, like, they can work together and kind of get Garrett along with it and trick them all and play mind games and all that. So this has been my book review on Never Have I Ever by Sara Shepard, the second book of the Lion Game series. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.